John Broad Watson, one of the main precursors of psychology. He was an American psychologist and founder of Behaviorism who was born on January 9, 1878 in the great South Carolina. He studied at the University of Chicago, where he obtained his first doctoral degree in psychology. He is recognized as the founder and the main representative of behaviorism, professor and director of the psychology laboratory at Johns Hopkins University between 1998 and 1920. In 1920, he abandoned his career and devoted himself to writing essays on his vision of psychology. Finally, he is recognized as the founder and main
We will now discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this theory. Some advantages are: number one, stimulates or motivates the student towards learning. Number two, it molds the behavior or changes it when it's an underside behavior and replaces it with desired one through certain reforms applied to the student. Number three, the student feels confident in the classroom because the teacher gives him/her the importance. Number four, modifies behavior by providing an opportunity for effort. And disadvantages are: number one, sometimes it's not very good for a student to act alone expecting to receive something in return because this damages his learning. Saying later he will think that everyone should give him something in return for his good behavior. Number two, teaching is approached as a contingency program of reforms that modifies the student behavior. Number three, conditions the student to perform previously defined activities. John Watson was a pioneering figure in the development of the psychological school of behaviorism. The behaviorism, according to Watson, was the science of observable behavior. Only the behavior that could be observed, recorded, and measured was of any real value for the study of humans or animals. Watson behaviorism rejects the concept of the inconscious and the internal mental state of a person because it was not observable and was subject to the psychologistic subjective interpretation. Watson believed that you can expose the child to certain environmental forces and over time the condition of that child can become any type of person you want. In the behavioral learning theory, behaviorism is a popular concept that focuses on how students learn. It focuses on the idea that all behaviors are learned through interaction with the environment. Behavioral learning theory is a key in understanding how to motivate and help students. They are passive participants and the teachers are giving them information as an element of a stimulus response. The teacher uses behaviorism to show students how they should react and respond. And an important fact is that repetition and the positive reinforcements go hand in hand with this theory. The behaviorism is an important theory for the education because it impacts how students react and behave in the classroom. Also suggests that teachers can directly influence and how their students behave.
Examples: drills. Teachers may practice skill using drill patterns to help students see the repetition. Question and answers. Teachers can use a question as a stimulus and answer as a response. gradually getting hardened with questions to help students. Guided practice. Teachers can be directly involved in helping students go through problems to give them the reinforcement and behavior demonstration you want them to follow. Regular review. Reviews are important to behavioral learning theory. Going back over material and giving positive reinforcement with helps students retain information much better. Positive reinforcement. Behaviorist classroom utilize positive reinforcement regularly. This can be in the form of verbal reinforcement and praise, reward system, adding privileges, and more.